Hello, welcome to Willowbrook Apiaries. The purpose of today's video is to go through these two hives here and here, and we are going to check and see whether or not they have capped honey that we can pull. I mean, after all, who doesn't like honey, right? Let's get into these hives. Okay, we've got the inner cover, outer cover off. Looks like we're dealing with a honey super here that is not full. There's 3 frames that they're just either not working or just barely starting. There's some frames over here, they look like they're drawing pretty good. Their neighbors next door are in much better shape as far as drawing comb, but they've gone and drawn some really funky comb in there and some cross comb. Really didn't think that was going to be an issue in this hive, as they've done so good drawing things right, but they really boogered this up good, and it's not been on there for very long. So what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to take everything off here. We're going to look through for capped honey. We're going to try to take everything that is capped. We're going to take one of these. We are going to set it and this box up well away from the hive over here. We're going to take the second one. We're going to bring that over also. And we're going to use this second one as a cover. And as we add frames of drawn honey, capped honey, we're going to cover it up to keep the bees from getting back in it too much. So let's see how this goes this time. I've already gone around and loosened up all of the frames. The edges of the box, rather. This box is definitely unevenly heavy. Definitely being heavier on the left side than the right. And now what we're going to do, we're going to come over. We're going to loosen up this one frame that is clearly the most well drawn at this point. Slow and calm so as to disrupt the bees and their work as little as possible. Oh my goodness, that frame is heavy. Thank you, Jesus. Heavy, heavy, heavy with nectar, but not capped. The other side is nearly completely capped. So I do believe what we have here is a box that needs to wait. Before anything is done with that. I was really hoping they were going to have that one full up. We're in the brood chamber, so the queen can be in here. We do not want to extract the queen this late in the year. We don't want to pinch her. We don't want to end up pulling her out of the box and dropping her somewhere. Nothing to mess this up. Pretty much that's what you want to see as you're coming in. Brood and that honey arch. So there's nothing happening in here for us. Not taking anything. Gonna leave the brood chamber as is. Slide this queen excluder back in place. Move over to the next hive. I may actually be a little early on seeking to borrow a honey extractor. If I don't find this honey to be capped off, and I'm looking at a lot, it seems like it's not. So I may have put myself into one of those hurry up and wait games. Just because I'm thinking they should be doing X, Y, or Z does not mean they have. Now, the name of this game is which of these frames is the least messed up. And let's take that one first. You may notice I'm wearing gloves and a long, heavy green shirt. And the bees let me know that's what was needed today. All right. Would you look at that frame? That's where it's at, right there. That is where it's at, right there. Liquid gold. These girls let you know their thoughts on things. They let you know what they're thinking. Now I'm looking at another frame here. It's looking as though I may be able to take it. We'll check this other side. Hope to see it mostly capped. All capped, either way. This one is not quite there. This side is. This side isn't. We're still gonna set this one aside though. All right, we are getting there. Little at a time. I'm not quite sure that I'll need to borrow a honey extractor for what I'm seeing though. I was hoping to be pulling 24 frames of honey. 3 boxes, 40 pounds each. I was hoping to be pulling 120 pounds of honey. Right now, it's looking like less than that, especially with some of this crazy comb they've built. I mean, seriously, girls, you couldn't make this easy for me, huh? Never had them pull such wonky comb on foundationless. Just because they haven't doesn't mean they won't. The same can be said with foundation too. I mean, I hear guys talking all the time about the crazy foundation that was built. Not enough there. We're there. One nice thing about all of this is you can do a little bit of correction as you're going. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need one more in here. Lord willing, I draw this out correctly. And work with me on this. right, we have one more box to check over here. This box looks more promising. It is more evenly drawn, more packed with bees, and hopefully more capped honey. All right, this is Willowbrook Apiaries. Happy bees, healthy honey. Don't forget to subscribe and like the channel. Turn on those notifications so you can get updated as often as we do new videos, and watch the next video. Enjoy. Happy bees, healthy honey. God bless.